Hey guys, what's up? Did you hear? We're in the middle of a pandemic. So, I'm gonna make a video how to fix a wall during a pandemic. How to fix a wall during a pandemic. What else are you gonna do? Watch John from Cincinnati? Come on, let's get to it. About 2 years ago, I came home and my anger issues got the better of me, and I punched a hole in the wall. It happens to the best of us, and not proud of it. Now I'm gonna fix it 2 years later because there's nothing to do. I don't have coronavirus yet, but I'm taking precautions. I got a hand sanitizer, got that, little Lysol. I've never fixed a thing a day in my life, to be quite honest. Every once in a while I get the idea that I'm gonna, I'll become a handyman, you know? I think maybe I'll work with wood. I watched Nick Offerman. I read his book. I was like, that guy works with wood, right? I could do that. Yeah, sure. Shout out to the Adult Babies podcast. If you made it this far. First of all, I'm not somebody that knows how to fix things. The first thing I'm going to show you is my equipment. So I got all the supplies. I got a wall repair patch kit. This is all-purpose sheetrock, joint compound. This is a 3-inch flex blade joint knife. Before we get started, the rumors are true. I do have a pregnancy pillow. It's good for cuddling by yourself at night. And if you're having a baby too, I guess. All right, so this is the wall we're repairing here. You know, I don't know. One punch, I took it out. One of the questions I had is my wall repair patch going to be big enough from the for the hole that I put through the wall with my incredible muscle? Probably not. First things first. I'm gonna the unpackaging of it. Aren't there internet videos of people just taking things out of packages these days? Isn't that good enough? Ooh, okay. So it's sticky on one side. So basically what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the sticky side, place it on the hole. It's not that sticky. Should this be on there? Has it been so long that it lost its stick? Now I'm just breaking the wall more. Alright. I didn't anticipate that it would be hard to stick the sticky side on the wall. What is this? This is why I never got into carpentry. Should I use tape? This is ridiculous. I mean, it's not even that sticky. Is it because the hole is too big? I feel like because it's only sticking on the outside. Maybe I'll get tape? Would that be insane? I feel like tape would do it, but maybe I just start spackling before it pops off. Alright, here's the spackle. Ooh, it's putty-like. Alright, so I'm going to take a... Look at that. Oh. I dropped spackle on my Nikes already. That's not it. We're not off to a flying start. In a pandemic, things happen. You spackle your Nikes, you know. I just hope the spackle works as a glue. It says you have to sand it as well, and I don't have a sander. Who would have thought I would come to this? One little pandemic and you get into spackling. Eventually what I'll do is I'll sand this out, and I'll like I'll paint it yellow, the same color it is. Biologically I'm a man, but it, you know, doesn't show all the time. Who are the guys that are born into this? Like they know how to fix carburetors, they know how to fix holes in walls. I'm good at making it smooth. That's about it. Everybody's outside walking. By the way, I went to 7-Eleven before during this pandemic, the coronavirus pandemic. First person I saw, I stayed in the house all day. First person I saw is a grown man in pajama pants. It's not the first guy you want to see. A guy in pajama pants, he just looks sick. Like he can't even put on jeans to get out of the house. Next guy I saw, he used his sleeve as like a mitten to open the door at 7-Eleven, and then he actually took a deep breath, like he was going into a chamber. If I can get this hole down from where it was to just that, I'll be happy. All right, you know, there's a lot of things you gotta learn. My idea of the holding this, using spackle as a glue seems to be working right now. I'm glad I got this done while it's about to be summertime. During the winter, this thing would let in a cool breeze. Come on. I just spackled my new GoPro. I'm actually using my suitcase that I'm supposed to be traveling with today as a stand. I'm not afraid of extra spackle on my wall because nobody sees it. Nobody even knew I punched this wall for months. I landed a pretty hard blow. The part of spackling is a lot of fun. It's like putting icing on a cake, you know? I always like the look of, you know, when they have those videos of like people making the cake and then they spin the cake around and they flatten it out. That's what this feels like. That's what all guys think of when they spackle walls, right? Cakes. When do you stop spackling? That's the question. Do you go until the bucket's empty? I think the chances are that I ever go further than this on this wall. Do I have a better chance of catching the coronavirus or actually finishing this wall to where it's painted and it's spackled down? I would sleep next to this wall and I would have like... You always think that like a mouse is going to come through. Do mice come through the walls? I once lost a hamster in the walls of this house when I was 12. That's what my parents said. Did it go in the walls? Is it in the walls? Like, where does a hamster go? One part of this wall refuses to close, and it's just this little hole, and I'm okay with it. Because I could put something on there, you know? I still see the dots from the mesh of the wall repair patch kit. I'm the kind of guy that will start to read the directions once the wall repair patch is in the wall. Dust mask. I don't even have a mask for the coronavirus. I'm supposed to wear a dust mask. Protective eyewear. What's gonna happen? Is old angry Brendan gonna punch me? I could punch the wall. Clean surface here. Yeah, I'm reading the directions backwards when I'm done with it. I'm just seeing if I forgot anything. Cover drywall compound, patching compound, or wood filler. Allow compound to dry. Sand lightly, apply a second coat. I didn't know I had to apply a second coat. In these hard times, this is the only entertainment you're getting. It's very relaxing, almost. The birds are outside whistling. Eyewitness News is telling me that I have to stay in the house. Oh. I've spackled more things in my room. My sneaker. Does spackle come off of sneaker? For most people, it's light sanding. For me, they're going to have to come in here with one of those big machines that just sands off this whole mess. Oh. All right. I think that's it. That's my first coat. There won't be a second coat. Now, what do you do with the old spackle for a guy like me? Does it dry up? I'm sure it does. Is this a one and done with this blade? For next time, to the next wall I punch, which is probably going to be soon if I'm stuck in the house for more than 2 days. I've never had hands, like working hands. These are working hands right here, you know? Come home after a long day of spackling. I feel like a carpenter. Thanks for listening. If you made it this far. Alright, so the job is done. Now, how's this for thrifty? You can use your hand sanitizer to stop you from the coronavirus. It's gonna get the spackle off your hands. My hands feel dry. Worked. That's it. That's it. Free of coronavirus, free of spackle. I don't have a hole in the wall. Who says this virus is bad for the, well, it's bad, but I feel accomplished. Guys, thanks for listening. My name is Brendan Ryan. You can find me on Instagram. Brendan Ryan is fun. He is. I stand by that. Also, tune into the Adult Baby Show podcast. That's on all the... You don't have to go out, stay home, and, fix a hole in the wall. What else are you going to do? Thanks for listening. If you made it this far...